Hey guys, Blader81 here, and I'm gonna come back at you guys with a old gameplay footage of here in Modern Warfare 3. You know, because I'm not cool enough to own any of these new Call of Duty games that are out. But this is an old gameplay that I had saved up. I thought you guys would like to look at it because it's I don't know, it's one of my better gameplays that I've had on Modern Warfare 3. But I don't have much time to talk because I'm gonna go hang out with my friends, and yeah. Let's just get this one started. I haven't really posted up many videos because I have not work. I don't work. Who has a job? No, many people have jobs, and I kind of wish I had one now because I've been broke for a while. Anyways, just been busy with school and baseball, you know, sports, and that's been keeping me pretty entertained. And right now, I'm barely making a video for you guys because I just happen to have time. God, that was an awful death. I just barely happen to have time right now to myself to where, you know, there's no distractions and there's nobody to keep me unfocused for making this one. And but with that, you know, I also have to remember that I have a time limit and that I have to make it to a friend's house here pretty soon. But I also have to learn to take off notifications when I record. And it may look weird in the video, like it may look like I have a mod or whatever, but that's just because in theater mode it runs off of the host, and it'll look weird to the host like that. But promise you guys, not a mod. It's all natural. I promise you that I have a very legitimate trigger finger, and I have a video that proves it. But yeah, hopefully during the summer I might get a job, but that's not going to hinder me from making any videos, because if I do get a job, then that means I will be able to stay home during the summer because of work, but still have maybe somewhere in some vacation time where I can get some work done, YouTube-wise at least. Just graduating this year, you know, I'm excited. I'm ready to roll, but also at the same time I don't want to leave because it's the last of a bunch of guarantees. Like, I'm guaranteed a free education in high school, not guaranteed one for college. I'm guaranteed to be able to participate in sports like baseball. Again, not guaranteed in college. But, you know, hopefully college will be a big step up for me. And I'll be able to, you know, hopefully grow as a person when I go to college. And I really got to learn to turn off notifications. But yeah, I really hope to learn a lot in college. And just be able to grow as a person and, you know, hopefully find out what I really want to do. For the meantime, I'm hoping in studying either CIS or criminal justice, but on the law enforcement side of it, you know, to become a police officer. Because ever since I was little, you know, I'd say I want to be a cop. But recently, my coaches have made light to me that I should be my coach asked me where I was going to go to college and what I was going to study. My coach told me of a university that's in my state, that's only about 4 hours away, that offers a degree in mass communications. And I said, well, I guess, but what would I do with that? He said I could use it to become, oh God, I have terrible aim. He said I could use it to become a DJ. And automatically I understood what he meant. He said, I said, a radio DJ. He said, yeah, you know, because radio DJs have the cool part of the job, you know. If they're hosting a concert, you get to go to that concert for free. You get to meet cool people, and you decide what's played on the radio. And, like, you know, it's interesting. It's an interesting career to look at. And I said, yeah, you know what? I'll think about it. And he said, what he last said on the topic was that, you know, you have. And I don't know what other people think of it or not, but he says that you have a voice for radio, and that the fact that you have that God-given gift and that God-given talent and probably aren't going to use it would be a shame, because I guess everybody thinks I have the voice for radio. But, you know, I got to thinking, he's like, you know, being a radio DJ would be cool, and probably with this degree in mass communications, I could become a, like, baseball announcer, you know, on TV or radio. Again, that radio DJ part comes in somewhere. And I thought, like, well, I do love baseball, and there's no way or guarantee that I'd be able to make it as a player in the major leagues. But I'd still be pretty all right with being able to call out players' names, you know, on the radio or on TV, say what's going on, play by play. And I mean, I'd probably find it a little weird that people would want to hear me talking, saying, "Good morning, America," or something like, "Up next to bat, number 13, Starlin Castro." But you know, it's what people's opinions are of me, and I guess I have the face the voice for radio, and also the face for radio, as some of my teammates have let me know. They say I have the face for radio. And I wasn't sure whether I should take offense to that or not, because sounds like a pretty offensive deal, don't you think? But yeah, you know, I just don't know what to do. Hopefully college helps me figure that out, and helps me figure out what I really need to do, what I want to do. But I'm really leaning towards being a police officer. Like I said, I've been thinking about being a police officer for most of my life. And I only really started thinking about it seriously when I went into high school, because it wasn't just becoming a police officer after that. It was being more than that. It was being a police officer and also becoming a member of SWAT. And that would be a major goal for me, to become a member of SWAT, because I just love the tactics of it, the controlled chaos, if you will, that they cause in order to get their guy, and not stand down, you know, to be able to get their guy without anybody getting hurt, you know, in a hostage situation. I think being a SWAT officer would be awesome. The teamwork that's required into it, the finesse, the precision, is just, all of it's just beautiful, and I absolutely, I'm amazed by it, and I mostly became amazed by it whenever I watched the movie SWAT. You know, people always say, "Oh, you know, whatever, just because you saw it on the movie, it's not the same thing." I understand that it's not the same thing, and I even researched it a little bit more, and I saw a couple of episodes of like Kansas City SWAT and all that, you know, the reality show that they had running for a little bit. And I thought, you know, there's a lot to this, and it takes a lot, you know, but I think I'd be able to do it. And then people also say, "Oh, but being a police officer is hard because your life doesn't exactly go the way you want it to. Sometimes it's harder to be, if you're not going into the job married or seeing somebody, it's harder to have it work." It's like, well, I don't think I'm gonna get married to somebody anyways, anytime soon at least. And if anything, I can always fall back on something else, which is why I plan on studying on CIS, you know, and possibly this mass communications degree that my coach told me about. Look at that beast mode right there. Or I could just do this kind of thing, you know, if I become big enough on YouTube, which I doubt, you know, but you never know. So I became 18 earlier this year in January, a couple of months ago, about 3 months ago actually, 3 months and 5 days. I was born on January 18th, and yeah, just I'm now thinking about it, that I'm getting old. Like, I see kids that are younger than me, they talk about Pokemon, and I try to listen to their conversations, and they're talking about all these new generations of Pokemon, and I'm like, what in the world are you guys talking about? I'm used to the old school 1st through 3rd generation, and that's where I stopped, because I didn't own a DS up until recently, and even with the owning of the DS, wow, I think I was AFK right here, but barely owning the DS now, I still only play 2nd generation game, Heart Gold. I've been playing it for a while, you know, so I'm pretty proud of myself. That's a nerd thing right there, you know, still playing Pokemon when you're 18, and I'll admit it, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm open about who I am as a person, and you know what I like. And so, yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the summer, you know, graduation, and then hopefully, you know, maybe see a Cubs game at some point in time, which might not happen, but you know, I'll still cheer on my Cubs, even though they're not doing so far and so well so far. And people are always dogging on them, but you know, I'll root for my Chicago Cubs. You know, yeah, I'm a Cubs fan. If you didn't notice it by the when I said the number 13, Starlin Castro earlier. Look at that, beast mode. But you know, just yeah, that's I lost track there. But yeah, Chicago Cubs, fan of the Chicago Cubs. Hope their season goes well this year, because they've made a lot of improvements. And a lot of guys recently on the DL, now that I think about it. But, you know, they're making strides, they're making improvements. And hopefully it doesn't go bad for them. I hope they have a great season this year. I hope Garza gets healthy. I hope Samardzija just becomes a Cy Young contender, because he's got the makings of it. He's a workhorse. Anyways, this video is longer than I thought, and I just now remembered it's a domination video. But you know, what are you gonna do? Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, I thought I got him, but I thought it was a beast mode, but no, I got shot. So yeah, that's the way my life is right now, and there it is, victory. I'll be seeing you guys later, and hopefully I can upload more videos within a shorter period of time. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Be sure to come back.